What's going on, everybody? Good to see you out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I know that I'm a little early here. I'm a little early because I want to make sure that everybody gets to see the race last night that happened. We're going to talk about that one before we get into the Chop Shop Racing Series action that we have going on tonight for the playoffs. So because of that, I want to make sure we're doing what we can. Coulter's taking it like they're practicing right now for the truck series. So their session's opening up right now. We, however, are going to be bouncing in, and we're gonna go over a couple of heat races and a couple of things here for this series. And we'll just kind of fast forward some stuff here. Want to make sure that everybody gets to see what we didn't get to see last night because Charter had some outages, some things going on last night that were just rough. And, I wanted to make sure that we were on square with what we've got going on. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that we are, of course, we're good to go. I like making sure the races get broadcasted, and I like making sure that we can get the things fixed when we need to, as well as, Let's see. All right. So, Churchy got the poll. We are going to bounce into our fast forward some stuff. So, I want to get into the heat races here. That's what we're going to do. I want to get the heat races, get the feature called out real quick. It was very, very quick races. I had the feature on a different replay. We may tease with the heats and then get ourselves into the feature. Here's heat race number 1. It was Alonso King. Actually, I think it was all done in one. We didn't have near the drivers in this race than what we normally do. I think it's just because Fairbury is a very small track. Alonso King, Brian Warner Jr., Mark O'Haver, Alex Thompson. That's going to be your front two rows on the start of this one here. Eric Plants, Mark O'Haver. We'll have row number 3 locked in. Gary Mansberger, Michael Strickland, Mark Retchen, Wesley Strait, Kevin Petrucci, and John Hammond. Last driver, I think it was Mr. Church back there. It would have been it. Let's go. Let's see how this one turned out. Filter, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Again, this is going to be the Truck Series playoffs, but we're kind of killing two birds with one stone here as the drivers get ready to pace around here. Alonso King, I believe, is going to the back of the field here, so it's Brian Warner Jr. as your leader. We'll have to see. It's a tough racetrack. Here's what this racetrack looks like. It's a quarter mile. What's going on, Joseph? It is a quarter mile in length. Track temperature here for last night's race was 83 degrees Fahrenheit. 15 lap heats, 6 to the feature, 20 lap consi with the fillers to the feature. Of course, 18 drivers total for the track, but a 30 lap feature is what they're going to be running. 55 degrees on the humidity, partly cloudy skies. Beautiful racetrack. It's just very, very, very small. Very small for these cars. Yeah. So we'll at least get this done. Folks, reach up, hit that like button for me. Mark O'Haver out front, Brian Warner Jr. in second. Mark O'Haver on the 171. Ooh, big old collection plate. Alex Thompson, Eric Plants to the bottom side. Plants goes around. That'll be a caution there. Should have been a caution. Yeah, it's a caution. Right. The 0th caution. And that happened right back over here. Right there. Good old Ford Chase real quick. There we go. 17 was there. That's the 171. 171 of Mark O'Haver goes around. Just 3 wide heavy racing. Gets turned back around, but It was enough for the caution to come back out. So, all good. Let's fast forward just a little bit, and we'll get ourselves lined back up. So that way these drivers go back to racing. Tough race for the drivers who have to get themselves moving, continuously moving forward. Alex Thompson to the back will take the OOL there. Be 10 laps to go. Looks like Brian Warner Jr. is going to be up here in the 57, 113 of Petrucci behind. Pace trucks in. Full send. It should be Brian Warner Jr. Pace truck is now going to be in. Brian Warner Jr. on the outside, 113 on the inside. The 17 of Eric Plants kind of beating on the 57 there. Green flag. $113.57 as things go to work. Marco Haver's going to be there. Push to the bottom side. 57 all the way to the bottom as Eric Plants tries to go to work. Gary Mansberger's going to be up on the high side here. Mansberger working the low line. A lot of what you see here, you see Stryker working the high side here. You're going to get a lot of that on this racetrack. Because especially with these limited late models, there's not a lot of horsepower to it, so you kind of get stuck single lane. Right now, as Brian Warner Jr. goes to the bottom side, gets the lead away from the 113. Marco Haver trying to hold on here. Got second locked in. Alonso King went to the back and is here to the bottom side. 80 up in the corner. Wesley Straight there as well. Alonso King on the bottom side trying to figure a few things out here. Wesley Straight working the right side on the high side. Being able to make some ground up, but right now the bottom side only working for the 57. Diamonds the corner here. Keeps the tires low, works the corner out. 41.29 the I rating for Brian Warner. As we will, Eric Plants runs over the berm there, trying to get some kind of grip here. Eric Plants 15.22 on the I rating for the B-Class Dirt Series driver. Marco Haver and that 113. 5 laps to go. Big race time. Strickland's going to be in 5th here. Petrucci in 6th. Alonso King's going to be in 7th. Able to move up a few spots here. Alex Thompson still having some issues here. Gary Mansberger blinking in and out just a little bit there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Brian Warner Jr., 3 laps to go. Oh, somebody up and over. Who was that? Was that John? Yeah, John. That was John. He went up and over the berm. 57 is Alex Thompson right here. Thompson gives up the lane. Marco Haver in close here. Mark Retchen trying to get some more of those, some more of that time back. Be side by side with the 113. White flag forward the heat race as Brian Warner come around. He led all but about 5 laps here and making it work. That's Fairbury heat race number 1. And I believe that is the only heat race they did. I don't think they had a second one. I think they went directly into it. So Brian Warner Jr. Racks a heat win here. This is a precursor to what we've got going on tonight. Chop Shop getting ready for the round of 8 finisher. They're going to decide a round of it is for the heat. It is a Consi. Yeah, they are going to run the Consi out of this one. 20 lap Consi for the grid here. Yeah, Consi, we're not going to get results. Going to be top 6. I think we're going to have Brian Warner Jr. out. I think did everybody run the Consi? No, Alex Thompson was there. There we are. It'll be Thompson, Marco Haver, Wesley Straight, Kevin Petrucci, John Hammond, and Robert Church. That'll be the drivers out there. It does look like who's that? The 24, Kevin Petrucci. He's going to be the driver leading these drivers out. But yeah, Chop Shop, some Truck Series racing going on today. This is a recap of kind of what happened last night. As the drivers will move forward, we're going to go ahead and pass ourselves a little bit here. Get ourselves rolling. C2 Gaming is the sponsor for the Dirt Series, folks. And I kind of like this idea because been able to, since we're able to do this, we're starting a little bit earlier, kind of getting ourselves situated for the Truck Series race that's getting ready to happen. Again, round of 8, gonna be decided. Championship 4 will be tomorrow, will be next week. Oh, they're already beating and banging on each other back here. 16 outside of the inside of 171. Marco Hayward trying to get a little bit more ground here. Dinked out of the corner. They get very free. 49 gripping and ripping the wall. There's Robert Church. And something about tonight's race. You got 4 drivers get ready to, or you got 8 drivers battling out for the final 4 spots. We only have 1 driver that's won their way in or is eligible for that spot. So we'll go over all that a little bit later. But the Best of the Rest Championship still working on that as well. It is. It's huge. It's good momentum. We'll look forward to seeing that play out for the remainder of the season. Because only 2 races, Charlotte tonight, and then I believe I'll have to look. But I think Charlotte after Charlotte they're going to be running. Oh, where are they running? Las Vegas. They're going to run Las Vegas next week. So all good things. Caution's out for this one. Looks like John Hammond may be having an issue. Not quite sure. We didn't get a chance to really see it run smooth last night. I'm glad to be able to get out here and do that today. And thank you to everybody for your patience and all the kind, cool stuff that we're doing. Dirt Series action every Monday night. They've got about 6 weeks left on their schedule. And I'm loving it. It's been a touch to call the Dirt Series and be a part of it. I hate having issues. So this, we're having issues again. Yep. How about them apples? Right about 6:49 in the evening is when. That's why I wanted to do this early, so that way I could test out what was going on. Yeah. So we're just now getting into it, getting into the meat potatoes.